This is a love poem. Mick Foley leapt off a 20-foot cage and took 39 stitches just to entertain you. Now I ask, what could you possibly do? See, I believe that the gut of America lies in the Ohio Valley, where young men and women are training every day to become part of the morality play that some call sports entertainment and some call offensive and violent. But I have hidden this for far too long, and now I cannot be silent. I love professional wrestling. And even those who claim that it is above them, they will fall victim when I put in a tape of the Royal Rumble. They will crumble and say some stuff like, yo man, is that the Ultimate Warrior? Because that fool was tight. Or they will trip out watching like Samoa Joe fight or whatever. I imagine it's like the best part of small towns. I imagine it's like coming back home. And maybe you'll never understand this ballet, this dysfunctional broken home commonly called the squared circle, where they solve things the old-fashioned way. These warriors of virtue, they go from checkout counter to check-in line. They risk broken necks, twisted spines, blown out knees, and hyperextended anything to make an arena full of people feel free for a minute. See, I think Mick Foley called himself mankind for a reason. And then wrestling, I think it's a little bit like romance, in that you can practice your whole life, but when push comes to shove, you never really learn how to fall. And so this is for hard knocks and for cheap pops. From the hip promos and call and response, because you're nobody until somebody hits you with a chair to the back. How much can one human being take? And yeah, I know they say it's all fake, that they say that the writers will decide who will have the belt every evening, but even still, I applaud these guys' passion. They risk paralysis or traction to keep hearts and minds captured, and I would never jump off a 15-foot ladder just to drop a haiku. But Mick Foley leapt off a 20-foot cage just to entertain you, and the real world is faker than professional wrestling, and Mick Foley knew that too. So, if you ain't taken your vitamins, said your prayers, and trained, if you ain't heard the millions and millions of fans chant your name, if you can't just bring it, then I ask you, brother, what you gonna do? See, me, I'ma live through this SmackDown Impact moment, because I know there is no round two. Ding, ding, ding.